My best friend started dating my divorced mom after parents' weekend. He moved into my childhood bedroom. What he didn't know was that mom had tried to swallow a whole bottle of Xanax just 3 months earlier. I found her on the bathroom floor at 2 a.m. during spring break. Connor was with me while I sobbed in the hospital waiting room for 6 hours straight. He knew about the empty wine bottles I'd been hiding from her therapist, the credit card she'd maxed out buying things she'd return the next day, how she'd call me at 3 a.m., screaming that dad had stolen her best years. Connor was my roommate for 3 years, knew exactly how broken she was. When parents' weekend came in October, he volunteered to help. Someone needs to make sure she doesn't spiral in public, he'd said, squeezing my shoulder. That's what brothers do. But that Thanksgiving when I walked into my childhood home, Connor's Tesla sat in Dad's old spot. Mom was inside wearing lipstick for the first time since the divorce papers. Connor sat at the kitchen island eating Lucky Charms from Dad's favorite bowl, the one with the chip on the rim from when I was 7. We wanted to tell you in person, Mom said, her hand finding his shoulder. Connor just stared at his cereal. He makes me feel alive again, she continued, while my dead goldfish's bowl still sat empty on the counter from when she forgot to feed it during her depression. I saw his college hoodie draped over Dad's reading chair. I went into the bathroom and his toothbrush standing where Dad's electric one used to charge. That's when I noticed his suitcase already unpacked in my room. My baseball trophies pushed aside for his laptop setup. I honestly didn't know what to say, so I left. Just turned around and drove to Dad's studio apartment 40 minutes away. Found him doing push-ups on a yoga mat between his pull-out couch and mini fridge, crying so quietly I almost didn't hear it. Did you know? I asked. He just kept counting. 17, 18, 19, his whole body shaking. Turned out he'd been living off protein shakes and rage, getting up at 4 a.m. because sleep meant nightmares about them together. 2 weeks into winter break, everything shifted. Dad brought me to his gym at dawn. This trainer Valentina was there, making him laugh for the first time since the papers. She had him doing burpees while she told stories about her disaster dates. Your dad's the only man I know who brings his pain to the gym instead of a bar, she said, winking at me. Dad started standing straighter, stopped checking Mom's Instagram every 5 minutes, started responding to work emails again. By New Year's, he'd gained 10 pounds of muscle and lost the hollow look behind his eyes. Valentina mentioned opening her own Pilates studio that needed an investor. Dad's face lit up like Christmas morning, started sketching business plans on napkins. Meanwhile, Connor had fully colonized my childhood. His gaming setup in my room, his protein powder where my trophies used to be, his Tesla permanently blocking the basketball hoop. Mom posted couples photos from my old hangout spots. My college friends kept sending screenshots. Is this real? Your roommate? Bro, what the hell? I channeled my anger, started getting stronger at Dad's gym, posted nothing, said nothing, let them think I'd disappeared. Then graduation arrived with its ceremony chaos. I walked across that stage, looked out at the crowd. Dad sat third row, absolutely shredded like Captain America. Valentina beside him in this emerald dress that caught light like water. Mom was 10 seats over with Connor, who wore my dad's old college tie he'd found in my closet. The moment Mom saw Dad, her whole body went rigid. Connor kept trying to hold her hand while she stared at Dad's transformation, at Valentina's left hand with its diamond. The reception was worse. Dad found me first, handed me an envelope. The beach house from the settlement. It's yours now. Figured you needed somewhere untainted to start your real life. $3 million of oceanfront property, my name on the deed. Mom watched from across the courtyard, Connor fetching her drinks she wasn't touching. 2 weeks after graduation, Connor's ex Haley showed up at Mom's door, 3 months pregnant. She'd been tracking him down to tell him about the baby. Mom did the math, realized he'd been sleeping with them both. She threw his PlayStation off the balcony, his clothes all over the lawn. Connor texted me nonstop from his Tesla. Please, bro, just one night. I have nowhere to go. I was at my new beach house making dinner with Dad and Valentina. Mom left one voicemail. I ruined everything twice.